What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Low Key No, aka your girl's favorite YouTube, and I'm back with another video. You feel me? Today I am here with
TheRealK.Sekai.
You feel me? That's our Instagram, and you're a YouTuber, right? Are you trying to aspire to be one?
I'm working on a YouTube. It's TheRealK.Sekai. Y'all follow me.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and follow her Instagram. You feel me? Today we talking about relationships, not just dating relationships, friendships, any type of relationship you can think of. First question, what's your take on friendship relationship? What's your definition of it?
When I think of friends, I think of somebody that supports me and that you support, vice versa. Somebody that's going to tell you when you're wrong and keep your head on straight. But I don't know.
Do you feel like males and females can be like platonic friends?
No.
Why not?
I feel like, see, I have a few homeboys and they cool, but I just feel like majority of the time when I become friends with dudes, they want to be more than friends. It's like an undercover motive, but they don't say that, and it's like it's more common now.
So you don't feel like there's no way in hell, like?
I feel like there is a way, but it's only if everybody liked each other at one point. Because at one point, if y'all had feelings for each other, then it ain't gonna work.
I don't know. I disagree. I feel like there's ways to communicate. Like, hey, I find you attractive, but I like what we got outside of looks.
So
like,
you don't
that matters
think
more.
You don't think that if somebody told you they found you attractive, you wouldn't kind of move a different way? Like, what if you found them attractive too? That wouldn't spark no interest?
So I'm gonna say this. Like, I personally feel like if we had a real, like, you my dog, I'm your dog, we locked in, and we get into that, like, that bond, and okay, boom, you might be attractive. I know me personally, I really don't like hanging around ugly people. So, like, you can be ugly, and we can not be friends, and we can be friends, but even, like, I just know me, I like attractive people. Even, like, with my homeboys, I'm not saying it in a weird way, but
yeah,
my homeboys, they handsome, like, you feel me? So, in saying that, it's like, okay, boom, I want to be around attractive people anyways. So I'm not finna single you out of a friendship with me just because you cute, because everybody around me looks good. Okay,
I feel that. But when you think of it that way, then I feel it. But everybody don't think of it that way.
I feel like too.
What if some people they don't care about the attraction of the people they're around?
Yeah, but if you don't, why does that matter in your friendship? That's my whole point. Like, if you don't care about how attractive they are, why does it matter? How can y'all relationship be in danger if they're only attractive? For what though?
What do you mean? If you find somebody attractive and then vice versa, they don't find you attractive, then that kind of hurt. That's rejection, low key, and people can't take.
But that's why you communicate that. Just because you're attractive and I don't want to be on that type of time doesn't mean that we can't be friends. I'm gonna communicate with you. Hey, like, you're attractive. I think we would be a good fit together. However, we have a really solid relationship that I'd rather work on instead of getting in a relationship and risk losing you completely. You feel me?
I feel that.
And a lot of people, it's not that people can't be in that type of space. It's that most people don't know how to communicate that. Which means y'all wasn't really friends from the get-go. Y'all really met on some I'm attracted to you versus I'm gonna meet you and we gonna hang out platonically versus I'm trying to talk to you. And now I feel like a lot of friendships and relationships now with opposite sex, it's like, oh, I met you in the club while I was drunk. Told you you was cute.
It's definitely
and it's like, you feel me? Versus I met you in school, we hung out to do papers, and that was at that. Like,
that goes back to my point though, that people come into friendships for attraction.
I mean, I still can't agree because, like, social work, for example.
Yeah.
I'm the only boy. So it's either, well, I ain't gonna cap, I ain't talked to most of my classmates all year. But they was all like my folks, you feel me? Half of them are really, really pretty. I'm not gonna say half, because all of y'all watch my videos. Y'all are really, really pretty, you feel me? But I understand, okay, boom, these are my classmates. I know I'm attractive. They might find me attractive. I might find them attractive. But y'all my classmates.
So it's knowing where to put that line.
Yeah, basically. Knowing where to put your boundaries. Most people just don't know how to put up boundaries.
Yeah.
And like, as a dude, I'm guilty of that sometimes, you feel me? Like, okay, I know she like me. I can take advantage of the fact that she like me. Or I can make her feel bad for liking me so that we can still stay friends.
Make her feel bad?
Yeah, bro, our generation, bro, you have to, like, there's nothing wrong with making somebody feel bad for them to understand that you don't want it to go farther.
Give me an example, though, of, like, making
for example,
feel bad.
Me and you, we cool. I find out you like me. I'm not gonna diss you because you like me. However, I'm gonna let you know, hey, you cute, but I ain't trying to fuck with you on that level. Your feelings gonna be hurt, but we can go back to us being normal in like probably a week or two, or whenever you're done feeling your type of way. Versus, I'm finna fake like I actually want to be with you because I know you're attracted with me. We end up doing something that's not platonic, and now I'm finna tell you that I don't want to be your boyfriend.
Yeah, so kind of not trying to string them along.
You feel me? Basically. Exactly. And in order to not string it along, that shit hurt. Because you gonna have to lose your friend for a couple days so that they can make their opinion on what they just said. You feel me?
Definitely.
So what's your take on what would you define as a solid relationship at our age? Because a lot of relationships don't be solid. You feel me?
I don't want to say I don't believe in a solid relationship at our age. It's just that I feel like at this age you're supposed to be exploring yourself more. So I don't really be focusing on that, like the relationship aspect. So I don't really have in my mind the perfect relationship.
Because when niggas say that, girls be like, so you just want to be a hoe. And that's why dudes can't say that. And it's like you have to string people on. Because when we say stuff like, I don't feel like I could be in a relationship right now because I'm still growing, it's, oh, you just don't want to cuff me, versus.
Yeah, but it's not on no hoe junk. It's just like, that's dead serious how I feel. Like, it's not no, I want to be in the streets type. I
don't know. I feel like girls don't accept that answer. Or women don't accept that answer. They feel like once they start liking you, you're supposed to be liking them back.
It's the like, entitlement.
Yeah, and I'm like, I ain't like that. Yeah. You feel me? How do you feel about, I done been through a lot of stuff like in relationships. So how do you feel about the separation process of relationships? Like, I personally feel like, that's another good one. But like women, I feel like when women want to get away from whoever they with, like they get support from the whole community. But the relationship not over until the girl says it's over. Cause a dude can like try to get away, and girls are so smart, like they like bring themselves back and make you feel bad cause they came back. Versus, okay, if I want to stop talking, I should be able to stop talking and it don't be no problem. You feel me? Just like if you were the one to stop talking, I have to respect that you want to stop talking.
So by the support from the whole community, are you saying like
they homegirls, they got people calling you, asking you what's wrong with you, why you don't want to talk to my friend?
Got the mama calling.
You feel me? And it's like, dang, why you can't just respect that I'm done with this shit? Versus when I wanna take a break, it's like, oh, you popping up at my crib, like I gotta deal with all toxic behavior, and if I react, I'm toxic as well. You feel me? Yeah. Versus, let's just agree to disagree and go our separate ways. Like, that's not a thing nowadays. It's like, we're so bought into this idea that we all toxic, let me get the last laugh, that it be fucking people up. Like, trauma, that's why people can't get in relationships in my brain. Because they go through so much stuff with other people. And it's like,
at a young age,
you feel me? Why would I want to keep my idea of a relationship when I'm not seeing nothing different?
But what's your idea of a relationship? Because you ain't say.
My idea of a relationship is two people who can communicate. They can communicate with each other. They're connected in ways that most people aren't naturally connected. They're willing to be there for each other. Trust. And I feel like in a relationship, you're giving up yourself as well. You're agreeing to basically, this is me, but I'm going to take a little bit off of me so that I can make this situation with you work. And I want you to do the same thing. And I feel like you said, at a young age, that's hard to do because, for one, we still going through puberty. Males are still going through puberty. Women, they are in their own way. They're still learning their emotions. So it's like, why am I trying to figure you out while figuring myself out?
Yeah, it's a lot of weight.
And forcing it versus, okay, when I'm done going through puberty, I'll be back if this is what I really want, or if you're still that same person. But I'm like, bro, high school, you're changing every day. The person you come into college as, you're not coming into that person. So you mean to tell me you stayed with somebody 4 years in college, got married, and nothing was different?
Exactly. That's what I be thinking too. people that stay into like the high school all the way into
I
marriage.
feel like somebody faking it. And when y'all break up, everything gonna like...
The world gonna hit them because it's like you don't know yourself. Because I built myself with you. That's crazy.
And then like I'm in a phase where like I like to tell people like I want you to be the best individual you can be. You feel me? Like outside of me and what I can do for you. And I realize most people don't have that. Like it's just
they don't have that individuality.
You feel me? Like everything is when we gonna do this. I'm like, girl, like I got a job, you got a job. You can do whatever you want to do. Just be you. You feel me? And it's just like I feel like that's messed up in our generation. I wish I was born in the 80s. Cause in my brain I'm
thinking 90s, like if like 80s, late 80s, not early 80s.
Yeah, late 80s.
You're gonna be out there doing coke.
Cocaine. No. Flour.
Late 80s, in between late 80s and early 2000s, I feel like that was my time. I feel like the pain in relationship was different. The good was different.
I don't know though. They was doing hard drugs. So I think it was a little.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, they was doing hard drugs.
I think that depended on where you was at though.
It was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
Yeah.
You think it was in Florida?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I think it was.
It was definitely in Florida.
I think New York and shit had that shit on lock.
No, they probably did.
So in relationships, how do you go about like supporting a partner in your eyes in a way that doesn't like face who you are? Because I feel like a lot of times, even me, like you kind of, when you get in a relationship, it's like you have this expectation that this person is gonna be here for you.
Yeah,
you feel me? And they young too, and they still gotta live their day-to-day life.
That's true. I mean, you do what you can. Like if you date somebody that's an athlete, like you go to the games. You can't do what a wife would do, and I think that's kind of our mentality now. Everybody wants to be a wife or like be married. They overdo their part. So like you can't support somebody by like financials now because we're not financially stable ourselves. But you can do little stuff like support them on assignments, go to their games, if they're depressed, take them out somewhere, just chill with them, talk to them, communicate with them, make sure they're going good in their mind or whatever. But that's all I could do right now. I mean, like I'm 20, there's nothing I could really do.
How do you feel about that actually stems to my next question. How do you feel about the whole man pay all the bills and the housewife vibe?
In a marriage?
In a marriage, yeah.
In a marriage, I guess it depends. It really depends on the family status. Like, if the husband making big bank and he think he want to take all the bills, and that's that. But I don't think it should be automatically the dude pay all the bills. It really depends on like the family status. So I would think 50-50 if 50-50 works for y'all. But if he can pay 100 and that's what he want to do, then you let him do that, and then you support in other ways, groceries, lunch.
I feel like women nowadays don't know how to support in other ways.
What you mean?
I don't feel like, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean no disrespect to any women. Back in the day, y'all fought y'all ass off for equal rights. Like, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Equal rights, basically equal everything. You feel me? When you do that, that means certain things. I'm not gonna say stop because there's a level to being a man. You feel me? However, you can't expect the same things when now you put yourself on the equal playing field. Like, a girl can graduate as a nurse, but she'll never be able to find a man that actually makes her as happy, like on the standards that she have, because our generation of man fucked up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm a dude and I'm telling y'all that. Like, we're fucked up. You feel me? So it's like, okay, boom. How can you genuinely expect to find someone of your status that treats you the same way as the way that you'll want to be treated? And I'm not saying it's not possible. However, what you're expecting and what you want is like, okay, boom, like, yeah, you make 6 figures. You know how hard it is to find a man with 6 figures who's not going to devalue you? Like, most people in our generation, they get white girls when they get to a certain income level.
Yeah.
You feel me? So trying to achieve that while also not lower your standards, when sometimes, I'm not going to tell a female to lower her standards, but you might look past the dude who's treating you right, but you're not messing with him because he make 5 figures. But you're taken care of emotionally, physically, like he's a man of the house versus a financial provider. You feel me? And I feel like in our generation, we're so hooked on having a financial part taken care of that your man to be paying to cheat on you. Like,
yeah,
he paying for pussy, like, all that type of time. And it's like, okay, what do you really want out of this? Because I'm treating you like a woman, or you're getting the treatment of how you're supposed to be treated and what real really is. But you're also looking for something that's not there on the financial side. Like, for example, I tell all people, I got a lot of side hustles, but I'm a social worker. Social worker's not gonna be the $1 million man.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if I can take care of my home and take care of you, my kids, everything being placed, and you still only looking at the fact, boom, oh, this man's a social worker. On paper, he only bring home X, Y, Z amount of money. Like, why does that matter so much to women if everything else is taken care of?
It's a childish mindset. I don't know many grown women with that mindset. It's more of like,
you know, we grown, right?
You do.
You know we're
okay. Let's say 20, like 7 and up.
But they the past, like, not even trying to be like.
So you talking about our generation?
They're the past. Our generation, like, everybody above us.
Do you see the people that they look up to? They look up
celebrities.
Exactly.
And they're our age. Some of them younger than us.
They're looking up to celebrities that have money.
Yeah,
they do have money. They want to go to the Bahamas. They want to go to, you know, everywhere because the rappers have money. Y'all don't got money.
Yeah.
no,
I feel you.
Y'all ain't
like,
got
realistically, we not living on that.
When you look up to somebody with that kind of standard, that's the standard you put yourself at.
Yeah.
But you can't do that because you're not in their shoes.
Tight jump.
I thought somebody was behind me.
I fuck with that because people be like, OD. But anything you want to tell them? We ain't got to do too much. That's 16 minutes. We straight right now.
No, ain't nothing to tell them.
Anything about relationships you want to speak on?
Stop looking up to y'all idols.
Yeah. Y'all not really living like that.
Y'all not India.
We not living like that.
Y'all not India.
India, Dirk. And y'all, we also got to realize that they go through a lot of stuff that we don't know about.
Behind closed doors.
When we hear it, it's really leaked. It ain't them coming out saying it. It's really leaked. You feel me? Look up to y'all parents and learn from them.
Do not look up to y'all parents.
No, not look up. But you have to learn from the example that's directly set in front of you.
But some of the parents, like this generation of parents are...
I said learn from. I ain't say... okay, I did say look up to.
Yeah, you said
learn from your parents. Learn what not to do with your parents, you feel me? And then do it that way. You feel me? But low-key Nord.
Oh.
Low-key Nord.
The real Sekai.
First collab, you feel me? This is probably my first like real collab ever with another aspiring YouTuber.
Oh, that's real.
Try to jump.
I'm up.
But yeah, they're great favorite YouTuber. We got.